I'm the wrecking ball, tearing up the scene. Got my YouTube channel, grab a drink and paint. Unleashing art like a beast untamed.
Hey guys, welcome to Have a Drink and Paint. Tonight, I was scrolling through Tubi at the last minute and came across a movie called Don't Suck. This movie stars Matt Riffe and Jamie Kennedy. I did not know that this existed. That's what we're doing tonight. I've got my drink. I hope you have yours. And yeah, spoiler alert. I will be talking about this movie till the end because really there's just not a whole lot to it other than jokes. Start off the movie, which to me this was one of the biggest mistakes of the movie. Was you start off the movie, Jamie Kennedy walks out, Matt Riffe walks out, another Hispanic gentleman walks out and is angry because apparently Jamie Kennedy said something to offend him. Exchange of words. The guy pulls out a gun. Matt Riffe ends up taking like 4 or 5 shots. His eyes glow. Fangs pop out. Beginning credits. So we start out this movie pretty much knowing already that Matt Riffe is actually a vampire. We spend the whole next 50 to 45% of the movie with Jamie Kennedy meeting Matt Riffe and all this other stuff, so he doesn't know he's a vampire. We could have just started the movie there, but we chose not to. Very irritating because so Matt Riffe is a comedian vampire and he's not funny in the least. Like, he just goes up and talks about how he's a vampire and everybody's just like, okay, cool. And then Jamie Kennedy comes on next and makes fun of how bad his act was. The movie was actually surprisingly decent. Jamie Kennedy, which personally I've always loved. Malibu's Most Wanted, very racist, very hilarious movie. He's been in some Trimmer movies. Other than that, he hasn't done a whole lot here lately. One of his big roles was in the Scream series. He was the "I'll be right back" guy. Or the one that said, "Don't ever say you'll be right back." Which they reference during this movie. At one point, Matt Riffe gets up from a bar and he's like, "I'll be right back." He's like, "Dude, don't ever say you'll be right back." Jamie Kennedy's kind of on the downslope of his comedy career, and Matt Riffe's character is kind of just flatlining. So he talks Jamie Kennedy into being his opener. Pays for everything. Gives him an extra $3,000 on top of it, the whole nine. At one point, he finally gives him some advice to be himself, so he turns into a bat and messes with the heckler by appearing next to him, and very much like a magic show, and less like a comedy act. Yeah, of course, the internet ate it up. So he went viral. A couple shows later, all of a sudden, Matt Riffe is a headliner. Jamie Kennedy is the opener. So, at this point, Jamie's pretty much figured out that he actually is a vampire and wants him to bite him. Matt Rife refuses. They have a whole conversation about it. At the end, you find out Jamie had a son that passed away when he was 8. So that's a lot of his issues. They're on their way to their next gig. Jamie keeps telling him to speed up because he's driving like a grandma. So eventually Matt does. At that point, Jamie's sticking his head out the window and woo! Very, like, you know what's coming next. Obviously, they have a car crash, and you cut to Matt Rife being a headliner at some big club telling jokes. From there, you cut to Jamie Kennedy being a comedic teacher. So, like an acting coach, you have a comedy coach. So, basically, he's like teaching a class. If you're bored and you need something to watch on TV, don't suck. That's all I got to say about that. I have enjoyed my drink. I hope you enjoyed yours.